Yeah, are you being honest, Abe? Abraham Lincoln? Are you checking the videos to see how you're doing? Or are you just copying them? Don't copy. Abraham Lincoln says, don't copy my videos. Don't copy Mr. Duble's videos. Try it on your own first. And then check and see how you did. Yeah, probably not how he spoke, but there you go. All right, you guys. So then we left out with number 8 now. Always factor first. Always factor first. Okay, so then factor first. So x squared minus 4 is going to be x and x, 2 and 2, minus n plus. And then over here, we're going to pull out a 3, So we're left with 3 and x plus 2. So now we need to, different denominators, multiply them by each other to the top and bottom. Multiply them by each other to the top and bottom. Get a common denominator. So this makes me think of the test where we're actually going to ask you something like this. And we want to know what's the LCD, what's the least common denominator. And so the least common denominator, what is it? Least common denominator, what is it? And so the least common denominator is a combination of all 3 of them. Don't forget that for the test, all 3 of them. Right? So this side, they both have x plus 2, so that's this guy, x plus 2. And then we're going to take this 3 and multiply it to the top and bottom. To the top and to the bottom. And so 3 is also the least common denominator, as well as, what's this side missing? This side missing an x minus 2. To the top and bottom. And so that's also missing x minus 2. That's also missing our common denominator. So that's all 3, right? Similar to the test, Okay, so now that we have a common denominator, we cannot eliminate the bottom because this is adding, subtracting. This is adding, but we can combine the top over the bottom once. So 3 times x is 3x. Whoa, seashell, foil it. Foil it. So we get x times x is x squared. Let's see here, x times negative 2 is a negative 2x. 1 times x is 1x. And 1 times negative 2 is negative 2. So plus x squared minus 2x plus 1x minus 2. Like that. And then we can combine those two, so we can combine all 3 actually. What do we have here? We have a 3x and a 1x is a 4x. And a 4x minus a 2x is a 2x. And then we have an x squared, and we have a minus 2. And so our final answer is those 3 things all over our LCD. 3 times x plus 2 times x minus 2. Way-o. And then don't forget to list the restrictions. Don't forget to list your restrictions, right? List your restrictions. So that means that x can't equal a negative 2 and a positive 2. Way-o. What about subtraction? What's different about subtraction? Turn the page. So what's different about subtraction is that you have to distribute the 2 through, right? Try number 9 on your own now. Try number 9 out on your own. Distribute the negative 2 through on the top. Distribute it through. So factors of 6, to get a 5, you need a 2 and a 3, plus and plus. And then this side is missing the x plus 3 to the top and bottom. Good, there we go. And this side already has it. This side's done. And now this side's done. So now we combine the top over the bottom once. So x minus, distribute that negative 2 through there, and there, and there. So negative 2 times x is a negative 2x. Negative 2 times 3 is a negative 6. And then x minus 2x is a negative x. So we get negative x minus 6 all over x plus 2 and x plus 3. Way-o. And so there we go. We got that one right. Nice. Did you get that one right? I hope you did. Pat yourself on your back if you did. And x can't equal a -2 and a -3. Way-o. Okay, try this next one. Try number 10 on your own. So x squared minus 9 factors into x and x, 3 and 3. Sign of the middle term goes with a bigger number. Goes with a bigger number, right? Sign of the middle term goes with a bigger number. Oh, but there is no bigger number. Just as 3. Oh, so this must be a difference of squares. Where 9 factors into 3 times 3. There's no middle term, so they have to cancel out. So that means a minus and a plus. Okay, so that means that this side is missing what? That means you're going to go like this, and you're only going to go like this to the top and bottom, only one of them. And so we're going to go ahead and take this x minus 3 over here and multiply it to the top and bottom, to the top and bottom. Just multiply by one side. Only multiply by one side? Yeah. And so x cannot equal a -3 and a +3. Those are our restrictions. And now we're going to combine the top over the bottom once. So x squared minus 3x minus 6x all over x minus 3 and x plus 3. And we can go ahead and combine the x squared minus 3x minus 6x, and we get x squared minus 9x. We can combine those together all over x minus 3. Oh no! Can you reduce it more? I don't know. Can you reduce it more? Pull out an x. No, it's just x minus 9, so we're okay. We're okay. Cannot cancel the top and bottom. We're okay. So we can circle that as our answer. Way-o. Okay, so now we're doing solving next, right? Now we're doing solving. So solving is you want to factor the top and bottom, get a common, factor top and bottom, get a common denominator, eliminate the bottom, and then you can solve for the top. The only way you can do this is because there's an equal sign, which means you can eliminate the bottom and solve for the top. And then check and see if your solution is a restriction or not. If it is a restriction, that solution doesn't work. No solution for that one. But maybe there's 2 of them and maybe one works and maybe one doesn't work. So watch out for that. You could have 0 solutions, 1 solution, 0, 1, or 2 solutions. Okay, so we need a common denominator, LCD. And sometimes you need to multiply by each other, to the top and bottom, to the top and bottom. Multiply by each other, to the top and bottom. So we need, oh, there's actually 3 of them. What? I don't know how to do 3 of them to the top and bottom, top and bottom. Ah! So all of them need an x. So we multiply by x to the top and bottom. And all of them need a 7 and a 3. Well, 3 times 7 is 21. And if you do to the bottom, you have to do to the top. This one is also over here, 7. So if we times that by 7, then you also get 21x to the top and bottom, top and bottom. And then this one needs a 21 to the top and bottom, to the top and bottom. So now we have 21x. X can't equal 0, first of all, because any number by itself means that x can't equal 0. Remember, if it's multiplied with a number or by itself, it's add or subtract is when you use the opposite sign. But this is just 21x, so can't equal 0. So hopefully our solution isn't a 0. Okay, so then let's see here. So now we need to eliminate the bottom because of the equal sign. We can eliminate the bottom, solve for the top. So 3 times 3 is 9x plus 21 times 1 is 21 equals 7 times 2 is 14x. So we're going to minus 9x to the other side. Minus it to the other side. What do we get? I think we get a 5x. Is that right? Yeah, we get a 5x equals 21. And then we're going to divide by 5. And so we get x equals 21 fifths. So 21 fifths is our answer for that problem. And x can equal 0, so we're good. We're good. Okay, any whole number can be written over the number. Do you remember? Any whole number can be written over the number 1. Else you can't do the problem. You need to know that. Write it on your note card. Better yet, just put the whole problem 12 on your note card. Why not? If you get to use a note card this year, I'm trying to remember. Okay, so any whole number can be written over the number 1. And now we can get a common denominator. Pause me. Try it on your own right now. Pause me. Try it on your own. Let's see here. So we have a 3, a 1, and a 4. Well, if we multiply by 3 to the top and bottom, and we multiply by a 4 to the top and bottom, right? Multiply by a 4 to the top and bottom, and then we get 12, and then we get 12. So what does 5x over 1 need? Well, that 1 needs to become a 12. So what do we multiply that 1 by? By a 12, right? So multiply by a 12 to the top and bottom, Now we can eliminate the denominator and solve for the top. So 4 times 75 is 300. 4 times 75. 4 times negative 4 is a negative 16x. 12 times 5 is 60. 12 times 5 is 60x. Plus 3 times 5 is 15x plus 27. So now we need to combine like terms and solve for x. So 60 plus 15 is 75x plus 16x to this side as well. And we get an 11, carry the 1, 7, 8, 91x. That's a crazy answer there. Okay, and then we're going to go ahead and minus 27. Minus 27 over to this side. So we get 300 minus 27. So 300 minus 27 is 273. So we get 273 is equal to 91, 91x. And then we divide by 91, divide by 91. Hey, maybe it'll work. Let's see. So 273 divided by 91 is, whoa, it's just 3. The answer's 3. I like that answer. 3 is one of my favorite answers, just saying. So x equals 3, x equals 3. Nice. So try 13 and 14 on your own. Give it a try. Get a common denominator. Give it a try, give it a try. So we have 3 halves plus 4 over x minus 1. And then we need to get a common denominator. So we're going to multiply this 2 with an x minus 1. And we're going to multiply these x minus 1s with a 2. Multiply with a 2 to the top and bottom. Because you can multiply anything to the top and bottom by a 2. Multiply by a 2. So now we have our common denominator is x minus 1 times 2, x minus 1 times 2, x minus 1 times 2. So now because of the equal sign, only because of the equal, can we eliminate the bottom and solve for the top? Don't forget that x can't equal a positive 1. Positive 1 would be bad. Okay, so then we have 3 times x is 3x. 3 times negative 1 is negative 3. Plus 8 is equal to 2 times x is 2x plus 2. So then we're going to go ahead and combine like terms. So 8 with negative 3 is 5, so we got 3x plus 5 is equal to 2x plus 2. That just becomes a 5, right? It becomes a 5. And then we're going to go ahead and minus 2x to this side. And so we get an x equals minus 5 over to this side. Whoa, we got a negative number, negative 3. So as long as it's not 1, we're okay. We're okay as long as it's not negative 1. Try 14 on your own. Try 14 on your own. Try it on your own. X squared plus 2x minus 15. Push pause. Push pause. Try it on your own. Try it on your own. So if you're not very good at factoring, chances are, during the test, you're going to see the factors right there. Right there. Ah, way-oh. So we get an x minus 3 and an x plus 5. Does that work? 5 times x is 5x. Negative 3 times x, negative 3x. 5x minus 3x is 2x. It worked. It worked. Okay, so there we go. So this side needs a, try it on your own. Push pause me. Pause me. Try it on your own. This side needs an x minus 3 to the top and bottom. This side needs an x plus 5 to the top and bottom. And this side is done. It has the LCD. has the LCD. So then we can eliminate the bottom. Don't forget our restrictions. Our x can't equal a 3 and a negative 5. And then we're going to go ahead and bring down the 2. Eliminate the bottom. Eliminate the bottom. So 2 is equal to x times x is x squared. X times 5 is 5x. Plus 2 times x is 2x. 2 times negative 3 is negative 6. So then we're going to combine those together. And we get a 7x when you combine those together. And then we want to get everything on the same side and factor it. So I'm going to move my restrictions over here if it lets me. And we're going to go ahead and move our restrictions there for a second. We're going to minus 2. So we're going to go ahead and minus 2 to the other side. And this just becomes a 0 equals x squared plus 7x minus 8. Whoa! This one we're going to have to factor it and see if we get two solutions. So we're going to go ahead and factor that sucker. So that factors into x and x. And 2 and 4, no, got to equal 7, so 1 and 8. Sign middle term goes with a bigger number. Good. So we have two solutions on this one. We have two solutions. Set them equal to 0. So we have x equals a negative 8. And x minus 1 set equal to 0. Add 1 to the other side. And a positive 1. And our restrictions are 3 and negative 5. So we're okay. We're okay. We got two solutions. We got two solutions. Two solutions on that one. Okay, so number 15. Let's see where we are in our video there. See where we are in our video. Okay, we're almost done with this video. Let's see here. It gets a little tougher. Gets a little tougher. So then we have to get a common denominator on this one by pulling out a 3 first. And so when you pull out a 3, you're left with x minus 2. Oh, but that's a 6. Huh. So this isn't quite there. This is almost there. It just needs to be a 6. So if we times it by 2, then it'll be a 6. But you also have to do it to the top. We also have to do it to the top. So our LCD, our least common denominator, is 6 times x minus 2. So this also needs a 6. This also needs a 6 to the top and bottom. And then this one needs an x minus 2 to the top and bottom. Oh no, watch out for the negative. Watch out for the negative. Watch out, just saying. Watch out for the negative. So x can't equal a positive 2. And then we got a common denominator. So we get to eliminate it now, eliminate it now, eliminate it now, eliminate our common denominator. So 2 times x is 2x. 2 times 1 is 2. Minus 5 times x is a minus 5x squared. Minus 5x times negative 2, careful, negative 5x times negative 2. Be careful. Because the negative times the negative is a positive 10x. Equals 1 times 6 is just 6. So we're going to get everything on the same side, but let's make that 5x squared positive, okay? So we're going to add 5x squared to this side, like that. We're going to minus 2 over to this side, so that becomes a 4. And then we're going to go ahead and add 2x, and 10x is 12x. And we're going to minus it over to the other side. So when we put all this together, we have a 5x squared minus 12x, and then don't forget your plus 4 there. And so when we factor that, we get 5x and x. We're trying to get to 12 now. So I think 2 times 5 is 10, plus 2 is 12. So then we need a sign of the bigger term goes with the bigger number, but we need negative 2 more. And so there's our answer. So we get 5x minus 2 is equal to 0, and x minus 2 is equal to 0. We add 2 to the other side, we add 2 to the other side. Hey look, we got two solutions. We got two solutions. We got 2. X equals 2. And divide by 5. Divide by 5. So we got 2/5. Way-o, way-o. Yeah, we got 2 solutions. What? I didn't hear you. Say it a bit louder. Something about the restrictions. What was that? What'd you say? Your solution can't be the restriction? Oh no! So that means that since our restriction is our solution, it doesn't work. So we only have one solution on this one, only one solution. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Bye for now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching.